What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more punk rock slash ska. We're going back to the Mad Caddies, Just One More from 2003. And the next tune in the playlist is Rockupation. Obviously playing off the term occupation. It makes me wonder, it feels like it could just be the idea of, rock music, punk music, ska music taking over. I do imagine this one will have a more, punk rock feel to it and less slower ska or something like that. But yeah, it could have a more specific social or political meaning. If so, it's hard to make sense of what that would be given the single word title, but maybe it relates to rock music or even more specifically punk rock. Let's find out. This is Mad Caddies' Rockupation from the 2003 album Just One More.
I'm ready to rock and roll. Here we go.
I think it was in one way like I was thinking, but another way almost the complete opposite. It sounds like it's an installment in a multi-decade long tradition of punk rock bands of looking at their own genre and the types of bands and the types of crowds and so on, and being self-critical and saying, this used to be about ideas, this used to be about actually changing things and trying to use music and art as a force for good in the world. And now maybe some bands, it's just about your look. It's about the number of spikes in your hair, the number of tattoos you have, and whether you have this image that's going to be very popular. It's going to sweep the nation. So the idea of rock taking over, I think it was there, but I think again it was more critical or like ironic, and the idea that this used to be about something, and it seems like some have forgotten that. So can we just get back to the basics of being punks and actually represent punk rock in a respectable way, or not respectable? I guess that's in one way. part of what is being or part of what punk rock was about is not being overly respectful toward traditions and authorities and so on. But again, the idea of not forgetting that and making it just about an image and a poster on a wall and dyed hair. Which is funny because this is 20 years ago. There are songs that have come out since then that are similar to that. But again, you can go back to, I think of some Dead Kennedys songs from the early 80s, and they were very critical of the plasticity of a lot of music that was coming out, Triumph of the Swill and so on. So yeah, bottom line, this fits nicely, I think, into that larger punk rock / ska punk legacy. And yeah, cool tune. It wasn't quite as rip-roaring rock-wise as I thought, but given the fact that the concept of the song was a little different than I thought, that it maybe changes the math a little bit on the way I was thinking. In any case, a cool tune. We're about halfway through. There's 15, so we just passed the halfway point. And yeah, looking forward to the rest of the album. Once again, shout out to Ryan and Ska Punker and all the people who've either commented on. Mark has commented on a few of the Mad Caddies reactions. So yeah, big ups to all of you. Let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.